Hi, Eternal Rule. Welcome, welcome. Amazing music from the previous chapter, Undercurrents. Good evening slash morning. Okay, let's turn this on. I am back with tea in my hand. Let's go. On to part 3 we go. Also, is the volume okay? I think I lowered it. Hold on. That's better. Yes. Now let's go on to part 3 we go. Hopefully we get to destroy this place. The research institute. Breach. The bird freed from its cage. The arrow released from its bow. That's Synex, ain't it? What the fuck is this? Who is this? You should be ashamed of yourself. The Campbell name is not yours to disgrace so carelessly.
I am very sorry.
Kek, wait. Why is Hypatia being scolded? For the next several days, you will remain at home, reflecting on your actions, and compose a thorough report on the Aurum Secretum Apostle. The Senate is eager to hear your findings. Consider this your final opportunity to redeem yourself. I wonder who is this? Probably some Campbell elder or their father. I don't know. Hypatia, you are this family's most treasured daughter. Do not disappoint us.
I will heed your counsel with the utmost respect.
After ending the internal comms, Hypatia exhales sharply and sags against her desk, the weight of exhaustion pressing down on her. Yesterday's infiltration could hardly be called a success. Yet it wasn't a complete failure either. The guards had arrived late enough for her to skim nearly every classified files. Oh, she's doing her thing back in Frasier. Okay. She draws another steadying breath, recalling the keywords she has hastily glimpsed. Just the thought of them sends an involuntary tremor through her fingers. Uh-oh, what did she find in there? The underground, inheritance, trans-calamity communications, Project BR-005, deliberate detonation of a black ring within Frasier, creation of Frasier's own hypercube mines. Each line is more horrifying than the last. The scale of the sacrifice. How many lives would it consume? She had only ever known these technologies in fragments. Isolated pieces of a puzzle she never imagined would form something this monstrous. A conspiracy vast enough to swallow the entire Farlands whole.
Now the question is, how to get this information out?
The Aurum Secretum she carries has been completely confiscated. All communication signals are blocked. She's permitted only the internal telephone. Under house arrest, she is nearly severed from the outside world.
But there aren't many guards. An oversight? Do they assume I've no will to escape?
Or maybe Adelaide is expecting this. I don't know. That dude's brain is just on a whole nother level. Indeed, the Hypatia of old would never have defied her family. Yet now, the thought lingers. Who planted it there? What would she do in this situation? In the blind spot of surveillance, she slides the chip from her palm to her wrist, tucking it into her sleeve. As she sits, her fingers brush the desk edge, retrieving a communicator wedged deep in the crack. A moment later, Hypatia stands up and picks up the internal telephone again.
Hello. Could you please connect me to Miss Jacqueline Schneider? This is Hypatia Campbell calling.
Who is this new character? Do we know of any Jacqueline Schneider? I don't think so.
I'm inquiring about her civilian Aurum Secretum project.
Oh.
If she's available, I'd appreciate a moment of her time today.
Oh, a civilian Aurum Secretum project. Wow, Frasier is really a fancy place, man. Would you look at that? Shortly after, a sleek silver-white sports car drives through the gates of Campbell Manor. Sleek silver-white sports car? Kind of reminds me of, what was her name? Oh my god. The lady in red. Good lord, I forgot her name. Hypatia! I rushed over the second I got your message. Oh, and just look at this car. Absolutely stunning, don't you think?
It's an exquisite design. The exterior alone makes quite a statement.
It's our newest model. The official launch isn't even until next month. You know how my family's always dreamed of working some Aurum Secretum magic into our designs. But the Senate guards that technology like dragons hoarding gold. We minor nobles might as well be asking for the moon. So, here I am, turning to an old classmate for help.
The Institute has recently initiated a limited technology transfer program, an effort to collaborate with noble houses on certain specialized breakthroughs. Naturally, you were the first person who came to mind.
That is very smooth of you. We're back. Time to see this happy ending. Doubt. Yeah, we're back. Welcome back, Arda Mara.
Well then, shall we continue this conversation inside? You may leave the car here.
Several dozen minutes later, a shadowy figure crouches low, slinking toward the sleek sports car. A key. The key, rightfully belonging to the car's owner, slides into the ignition. What the fuck? Hippa, is that you trying to steal a car? I knew it. The door swings open. Hypatia slips inside, adjusts the seat with practiced ease, and scans the controls. Her fingers tighten around the steering wheel. A slow, steadying breath. Then... It's working! Damn it! What's going on with that car? Hey, stop her! Uh-oh. Don't wreck the car, it's new! With the accelerator floor, the Silver Beast rockets forward, tires screeching as it blasts through the manor gates.
Forgive me, Jacqueline. I promise I'll make time to help you with that technology sharing later. But just this once, let me borrow your car for one day.
I think she's gonna wreck the car, but it's aight. The wheel jerks hard right. The sports car obeys without hesitation, roaring away from Frasier City.
The jamming should stop here. Please, you have to answer me, Hella.
Let's go. Who would have thought that Hypatia is capable of stealing a car, huh? What now? Oh, we should... Oh, combine. Attack speed, magic damage, true damage. Item already obtained. Huh. You already did this, I think? Already obtained. Oh, barely successful. What have I done? Already obtained. One, two, three, four. What else? Did I try this already? I can't remember. Oh, item already obtained. Never mind. Later then. Dark End. May the wind dispel bitterness, erase confusion, and dry the lingering tears. Consciousness drifts in the darkness. Oh dear, we're back in the city. And the tower is there. Trapped in an endless nightmare, she watches the black ring bleed into existence once again. That jagged halo of crimson once swallowed the sky above Syndicate, leaving her loved ones torn apart while she was too weak to save them. Oh no, emotional damage. Emotions long buried surge forth like a tide of blackened sludge, dragging her down, drowning her in the depths of her own dread. The fear, the crushing helplessness, they never truly left. She had only locked them away, buried them where they festered.
The black ring's gonna blow any second. That idiot threw herself in just to get me out. I can't stop it now. But someone's gotta know what's happening. I have to do something. What else can I do now? Come on, stupid brain, work! Everyone's gonna die if you don't figure this out!
She wants to become stronger. She must. Because... I understand. I'll wait for you to become stronger. For you to come back. Hela, that's a promise.
Chief. Agate. 99. Without you guys here, becoming stronger feels so impossible. There's just so much I can't handle alone. No matter how hard I push myself, no matter how strong I get, some things just don't work out. Some people I just can't save. Feels like I'm the only one who's still this useless. Who can't do anything.
No, don't say that. As if a hard kick landed on her rear, her anger and frustration are instantly booted away, replaced by that infuriating, ever-grinning voice in her ear.
Silly. You said you had to play hero all by yourself? Ever considered ganging up on your enemies?
Synex!
I've
Yes.
left you all the goodies I've been stashing away. Make sure they don't go to waste, okay?
I wonder what she left Hela. June 24, NF 115, 1:56 p.m. refugee settlement outside the Aurum Secretum Institute.
Hella? You finally woke up!
The world slowly sharpens into focus as two worried faces hover above her.
Oro? When did you get out? No, wait. How long has it been?
Then, the pain crashes in. Every muscle screams in protest. Wait, I'm pouring tea. Hold on. Her wounds burn as if seared by fire. And her throat is so parched, it cracks when she tries to speak.
Careful! Does it still hurt? When I found you, you were burning up all over. Your throat must feel all scratchy and dry. Wait here. I'll go get some more water.
Fanny rises and leaves. Hella coughs, her gaze drifting over her surroundings. She's lying in a tent in the refugee camp, wrapped in what seems to be the tent's only blanket.
The contamination in your body is bad. Just stay down and don't try to move. Whatever's going on, it can wait.
Oh dear. Her body's already in a bad condition. But what about Synex's, Synex wants her to find her stash, right? A scorching hand seizes Horu's arm. Hella's voice is raw, barely more than a whisper. Yet, she grits her teeth and speaks.
I have to tell you now. At the center of the maze, the danger Synex mentioned. Horo, you were right.
Fanny's kind of adorable during this event. She is, especially her expression. She's so freaking adorable.
I saw the inheritance. They're going to set off a black ring. Synex is ground zero. They're dragging everyone down with them.
Now, how do we send that information out? The sky hangs heavy with clouds. Without warning, a squad of guards burst into the refugee camp. The refugees shrink back, pressing into the shadows, their hushed whispers laced with surprise and confusion. The screening officers? But they were just here yesterday. You there. Where are the Furorians who arrived recently? The visitors clearly mean trouble. Uriel tenses, but his voice stays steady, testing the waters with careful words. Furorians? Didn't they get taken to the Institute their first day here? Who are you looking for exactly? This is an order from above. 2 of the city people were hiding among the refugees, and now they're gone. You see them. You report them immediately. No hiding fugitives. Got it? Chaos erupts. Behind the clamoring crowd, a figure slips through the shadows, quickly darting in the opposite direction.
How could this happen? Then, does that mean everyone who got picked before is...
They've turned into monsters.
I tried to stop them, but I was too weak. Synex was the one who threw me out. We're running out of time. We have to move. Now!
The wounds Mania carved into her refused to heal. Their pain, a constant tremor in her muscles. Another wave of dizziness crashes over her. But Hela grits her teeth and forces herself to stay upright. She really reminds me of Chief, man. Like in Millie's event, Chief is so battered and infected with mania, but she still pushes through. Hela is really our daughter. I'm so proud.
I'm so useless.
No, don't say
Oya,
that.
a new
Oh, thank you
follower.
for the follow, CJ and Matt. Yeah, thank you so much.
I said I'd get stronger. Left MBCC to prove I could handle the real world. But look at me. Still just a screw up. All I do is run my mouth. Rat Queen of Syndicate. Just a dumb title to make dumbasses think I'm scary. But when it actually mattered, got my ass handed to me. Like, oh, Synex is still trapped with those freaks. And if they set off the Black Ring, it'll be just like last time.
Oh man. She doesn't want to relive the regrets she had before. A soft pat brushes Hela's back. Then the scratchy warmth of the blanket settles over her. It's Horo. With surprising tenderness, she guides Hela down, cocooning her in layer of fabrics.
Hey, take it easy. Stay down and just listen for a sec. After we got separated, we were stuck in that damn maze. Couldn't reach you. Couldn't find an exit. But at least the enemy numbers didn't keep piling up. Then, a few hours ago, some kind of disturbance hit, and most of the maze just collapsed. That's when I saw you staggering out of the wreckage.
That's probably thanks to Synex, huh? Through the haze of fever and fabric, Hela feels arms wrap around her, steady and gentle. Horo's voice reaches her, muffled and distant, words dissolving in the fog of her mind.
This isn't your fault. We're the ones who came too late. Charging in alone to dig up the truth? That took real guts. You're already braver than most.
That's true. Hela curls tighter, fingers clutching the blankets as a sob tears free. The thick layers swallow the sound, but her shoulders shake anyway. Horo's hand moves in slow circles on her back, a silent pact to ignore the tears. But the moment of peace doesn't last long. Commotion erupts outside, and the tent flap whips open with a violent snap as someone stumbles inside. Safari is a complex character. He wants to sacrifice himself, but he can't become a trigger for BR005, so he wants to sacrifice 6, but knows it is wrong. Yeah! I was just admiring him when we first saw him, and then suddenly he was acting like he cares. He really cares for the other refugees, but the problem is he's powerless, and now he's trying to use an Synex for his own purpose, which is not right. Man, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he is a really complex character, but I gotta agree, he's a coward. He has a choice to do something else instead, but chooses to just sacrifice one person. So that doesn't make that dude, his actions doesn't feel right to me.
They're here. The Institute's sweeping the camp, and they'll get here any minute. You need to go, now!
Oh dear. Sure enough, the commotion draws closer. There's no time to wait for her wounds to heal. They have to move now. Hela feels the blankets tighten around her as strong hands haul her upright, urgency in every emotion. Oh dear.
Thani told me you got into the Institute.
Oh no! Damn it! Do we have to tell her? To be honest, I don't have the guts to tell her the truth of what happened to Yuri.
Did you see my boy?
Oh dear.
Is he still alive?
Mom?
Of course, she saw him. But Hela doesn't know how to answer this desperate mother.
I saw him at the Institute.
Oh dear.
He told me the Fraser people are researching something really dangerous. The whole screening process and the Aram Secretum are just a front. Everyone they drag into that facility, they're just sacrifices for them to get hypercubes.
Her throat tight and dry. Hela forces out the words she must say.
And then he insisted on staying behind. Said he has to keep fighting those bastards, so he's not coming back. Not yet.
Oh, I think that's a better yeah, it's a white lie, isn't it? But I think this is much better than finding out what really happened to Yuri. The woman's grip tightens on Hela's arm, hard enough to border on pain. Her voice trembles.
Thank you. Right. He's always so brave, so kind.
The back of Hela's hand grows damp with tears. In this moment, any comfort feels hollow. The clamor draws nearer, but the figure ahead halts abruptly. Without anyone noticing, a crowd of refugees is gathered at the entrance. Their eyes lock onto the city interlopers inside the tent. Faces unreadable. Uh-oh.
Damn it!
Oh no, are they going to get caught? As time slips away, she can already hear the guards' shout edging closer. There's no time to explain everything to the refugees. Should she force her way through? Horo's hand reaches back toward her weapon, but she stalls, gripped by hesitation. Someone makes the first move. A refugee sheds their cloak, flinging it over Hela and Horo. Others surge forward, swallowing them into the crowd as it funnels toward the camp's exit. This is so freaking sad! Both of the refugees and Horo and Hela, both of them are victims of all this, and yet they're fighting each other. I hate it in here. Hela jerks her head up in surprise, only to find a pale and strained face. Sandra offers her a thin, forced smile.
You helped our family in Führer. That makes you our friend. Let's go. I'll help you get out of here.
Wait, did they just... wait, I did not read that properly. I thought they were getting caught. A refugee sheds her cloak, playing it over Hela and Horo. Oh, they were trying to hide them. Okay, got it. Others search for it, following them into the crowd as it funnels towards the camp's exit. Okay, they're shielding them. Thank fucking God! Alt 3. Blade point. The blade remains unbroken solely because the one who needs protection is nearby. June 24, NF 115, 3:02 p.m. Vicinity of the Aurum Secretum Institute, Farlands. Beyond Fraser City's limits, the Legion convoy has pitched a temporary camp on the windswept dunes. Oh great, they managed to get out. Horo stands in a corner, sheltered from the wind. A howling gale reaches her ears through the communicator. Someone's pushing the vehicle too hard.
Thank goodness. I finally got through to you.
Sounds like you're dealing with quite a bit of trouble yourself.
The screen flares abruptly, casting a pale glow across her face as a file unfolds before her. Its dense text materializing in the air. Great, they got the files.
To cut to the chase, I've uncovered information on the Black Ring Project and the Inheritance.
In NF90, the Senate passed a resolution to widely accept refugees displaced by the calamities and war, alongside the launch of a candidate screening initiative. By NF106, the Farland Alliance has formalized a friendship treaty with the city. Concurrently, the Fraser Aurum Secretum Research Institute pivoted its research focus to the Black Ring domain, strategically redirecting refugee flow toward remote research outposts established beyond the city's borders. In NF112, BR002 in the city was successfully suppressed, leading to the formation of a new mine. During this period, Campbell forged clandestine ties with the underground to relocate the Inheritance to Fraser. The Institute commenced contact experiments, and its previously stagnant Aurum Secretum research rapidly yielded breakthroughs. As the Aurum Secretum Institute's advancements accelerated, Project BR005 was officially greenlit to amass sufficient military strength to subjugate the city.
But a black ring alone isn't enough. They want the means to control it. Shepard.
Oh. NF115 Fraser proceeds with its plan to have the city host the 13th Great Expo. The head of the Campbell family will personally travel to the city in an attempt to capture Shepard SHP-13 and eliminate the threat.
That's why my brother went to this city. I should have realized it sooner.
Project BR005 is very much real. They've prepared 2 explosion sites, one beneath Führer and the other at the Aurum Secretum Research Institute.
Oh!
Synex. She will become the corpse-born. But if she fails, their contingency is far more monstrous. They intend to sacrifice the countless refugees near the Institute, along with the Apostle of Ashes from Führer, all to trigger the Black Ring. Merely stopping the Corpus reception won't suffice. To truly end this, we must also destroy the Inheritance.
After a quick scan of the documents, Horo clicks her tongue in dismay. The enemy's meticulous planning spans years, while her side boasts only a handful of trained fighters. The rest are last-minute conscripts barely worthy of being called a militia.
Thanks to your reputation and Führer's, we got some refugees out, but most are still stuck in the camps. They've been under Fraser's thumb for years. When the real conflict breaks out, who knows where their loyalty will land?
Horo looks over her shoulder. Where the refugees who evacuated with them are setting up camp.
The Legion's stretched thin, and calling for backup from this city would take a while. Can you sabotage the detonation from inside?
It would be challenging. I attempted to reach out to my colleagues within the Institute, but none have responded. I fear they may be confined, just as I was.
Damn, we already know it's going to detonate anyway. That's why we had this dreadful feeling all throughout this event. Horo remains quiet, watching the sun's dying light paint the dunes blood red. Decision time approaches. Without shelter, her hardened Legion members might endure the night, but the refugees and wounded would freeze to death when temperatures plunge after dark. Likely sensing Horo's hesitation, a wary sigh breaks through the communicator's static.
And Hela? How is she doing now?
At this moment, Hela stands atop a sand dune, her eyes fixed on the distant Research Institute complex. The thin blanket wrapped around her does little to shield against the biting evening wind. Gusts threaten to tear it away, but Hela pays no mind. The cold is a relief cooling her overheated thoughts. Beneath her feet, barely visible sketches sprawl across the sand. Crook lines link scattered words, helping her piece together clarity.
Thinking sometimes matters more than a tough fist.
She murmurs the words Chief had left before she departed MBCC, then picks up a branch to resume drawing in the sand. She may never match Chief's skill, but all that time spent with that dummy taught her something. How to analyze, how to strategize. Hela tightens her grip on the branch and begins sketching again.
Just like that dummy said, the weak have their own ways of fighting.
Yes.
There must still be something I can do. The Aurum Secretum Institute has 2 underground levels. The first one's a maze, and the second one's their main experiment site. The cocoon formed by the inheritance is still growing. When the time comes, that thing and Synex are gonna trigger the black ring down there. So to stop this whole disaster, we've gotta either wreck the cocoon or drag Synex out of there. First problem. The refugees and those Aurum Secretum devices. Tons of refugees. But at least they're easy to trick. Shouldn't be too hard.
The branch drops down as she scrawls trick away next to refugees in crook letters.
Then there are the Institute's own guards. Not a lot of them, but they're tough as nails and total jerks to fight. Maybe the Legion could help keep them busy? But do we even have enough people? Ugh, a straight-up attack's still way too risky, isn't it? Okay, fine. Let's say we somehow bust past the outer guards. Then we've got to deal with Synex's underground maze, which means another brutal fight. Ah! Synex, you absolute idiot! Who builds a death trap like this? You're literally making it impossible for me to save your dumbass! Hela? What are you drawing? I'm trying to figure out how to get Synex out. Then let us help. You?
Hela turns around and sees the refugees standing behind Thani.
Hela, even after everything you told us about the Aurum Secretum experiments, we still think of Synex as our hero. It's not because she got to live the life we all wished for, but because even when things were so painful, she still found the strength to fight back. We might not be strong, but we won't let anyone throw our lives away like they don't matter. Our lives belong to us, and we'll protect them ourselves.
I really love the message they're giving here. Like, if you're alone, there's only little you can do, but with other people, even though you're weak, then you can just join forces and share your thoughts.
You guys. All right, let's figure this out together.
Synex and the Inheritance are both at the very bottom of the Institute. But we'd have to fight through too many security levels to get there. We don't have the numbers or the guns for that kind of suicide mission.
With all these refugees crowding the ground level and guards at every turn, if only there was a way to get straight through to the bottom floor.
Straight through the bottom floor. There is one. Fanny, don't you remember? There's a path that goes straight inside.
Eh?
There is? Oh wait, is that where the sewer?
That Aurum Secretum pipeline!
All right, I'll let her know.
As Horo tucks away her communicator, she glances up just in time to see Hela hurtling down the crest of a sand dune, diving straight for her.
Horo! I figured it out! Synex was totally right. We gotta make some serious noise. Like, something so big, it drags everyone in.
What? I don't understand.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Horo opens her mouth to tell her to calm down, but the words die on her lips as she sees the fire reignites it in Hela's eyes.
Come with me. You gotta hear this plan.
Hela pulls Horo along as they head up the sand dune.
These are...
The sand sprawled with vast, intricate drawings. Though the artist's strokes still holds a childlike roughness, each mark bears the weight of deliberate effort. Every line distinct, every shape painstakingly formed.
Synex, the Inheritance, all those refugees and test subjects underground. They've got way too much under their thumb. Even with the Legion's strength, there's no way just a few of us can take them head on. Just like back in Syndicate.
Hela shares stories from her time in Syndicate. The Drifter Camp, BR002, the new mine. She's known it for years. The weak aren't powerless. Even ordinary hands can clutch blades. Even ordinary voices can roar.
Look, I know I'm not strong enough alone. One person can't win every fight. One person can't save everyone. But that's fine. If one can't do it, we bring two. If two can't, then we drag in everybody. We'll throw all our strength together and turn this place upside down. Everyone's got something to give. Every little bit counts. The more chaos we stir up, the more cracks we'll find to hit them where it hurts. Like this. And then that. That'll handle the outer refugees and guards. Then all we need's a strike team to slip into the Research Institute mid-chaos. Preferably someone who's already been in there. So, what do you think? Don't tell me you're gonna back out now.
Horo sees it, the gleam of determination burning in Hela's eyes. No one notices the exact moment it happens, but now they stand together. Legion members, refugees, allies old and new, all drawn to Hela and Horo's side. These are the people they've fought for, the ones who've fought beside them. Now, they are more than a crowd. They are their strength. No matter how weak she seems, no matter how hard she's struck, Hela always rises, swift, stubborn, unbroken. This is the Hela Horo knows. Somehow, that crafty troublemaker from Syndicate has become something extraordinary. A spark that ignites, a force that unites. She still calls herself weak, but isn't this the proof?
You'll come with me, right, Horo?
Horo grins, reaching out to push Hela's head down and ruffle her hair vigorously.
Of course. Back out isn't in the Legion's vocabulary. Since you've already made up your mind, the Legion will be there with you. So become the spearhead, Hela.
Countdown to ignition. You hear it, the scorching wind that ignites everything in its path. June 25, NF 115, 3:41 p.m. Vicinity of the Aurum Secretum Institute, Farlands. Inside a refugee camp, armed Institute guards brandished their weapons as they herd people toward the central clearing. The only road leading to the Research Institute is a heavily fortified gauntlet of checkpoints, nearly impassable. The crowd stirs with restless fear, murmuring among themselves but too terrified to resist. Then a scream shatters the silence.
Ah! A monster! A monster's coming!
The cry lands like a detonation, sending shockwaves through the camp. Chaos erupts, shout, scrambling bodies, and suddenly, a massive row of refugees, faces hidden, surge toward the guard. Fear's fragile dam breaks, panic ignites, and the crowd stampedes toward the Institute's entrance. A thrashing tide of bodies. Guards bellow orders, but their voices drown in the frenzy. Within seconds, they're swallowed by the human storm. Stop! Stop right there! Hands up! But in the swirling chaos, orders are lost to the wind. The crowd surges forward, unstoppable. The guards exchange grim glances. The metallic click of rifles being cocked echoes through the air. Who the hell do you think you're... Ugh! A dull thwack cuts him off mid-sentence. His body stiffens, then crumples backward like a felled tree. The attacker tosses aside the wooden stick, exhilarating sharply.
Sweet dreams, Mr. Guard.
Sandy glances back just in time to see the other team vanish into the Institute's entrance, swallowed by the pandemonium. So it worked! Great! 3 hours ago, outskirts of Fraser City, Farlands.
You drew all this?
Not by myself. Everyone helped.
Hella waves a tree branch, pointing to a circular pattern at the bottom of the sand map.
This is our target. The core laboratory located on the bottom level. The Inheritance and Synex should both be there. We can sneak through the drainage pipes. They'll take us straight from outside the city, right into the maze on the first underground level. That way, we dodge the refugees and the guards on the surface. The maze has always been Synex's turf. She stashed something deep inside. A contingency plan that can disrupt the ritual.
I wonder what it is.
We've gotta find it fast. And once we do, we go straight to the core area. Break Synex's chains and smash the Inheritance to pieces.
Horo doesn't answer right away. Instead, she takes the tree branch from Hella's grip before leaning over the map. With deliberate strokes, she circles several junctions connecting the area.
The Institute won't leave those checkpoints unguarded. You got a plan to handle them?
Leave it to us. We deal with those people every day, so this bit of trouble is nothing new. Yep. Bonnie and the others will keep the guards busy while we handle things inside the maze. And once we hit the core, we'll have Synex backing us up. She'll be a strong ally for sure.
Synex's defense map shows heavy guard presence underground too. At this critical stage, security will be at its peak. Can we really enter the core area in one piece?
You're overestimating their combat capability. Once evacuation begins, living personnel will be replaced by Aurum Secretum automatons. You just need to destroy the core receiver to disrupt their command signals and disable them entirely. I've modified Hella's communicator with a special function. Once destroyed, it will emit a pulse disabling all Aurum Secretum receivers within 20 meters. Use it when necessary.
Damn, that's so useful. Thank you, Hippa.
As for me...
With a skillful drift, Hypatia steers the sports car onto a different road.
BR-005 involves more than just the Institute. The Campbell family and Fraser Senate stand behind it. If complications arise, they would undoubtedly summon reinforcements. I'll sever communications between Fraser and the Research Institute, cutting off their final recourse.
I have one last question. What exactly is Synex's contingency plan? And how sure are we that it can actually stop the ritual?
Well, honestly, I don't really get it either, but
Oh dear. But we believe in our comrades, right?
no plan ever goes perfectly anyway. Didn't Synex say she likes how I stir up trouble? Well, I'll give her a show she won't forget.
Back underground, half the maze's barrier have collapsed since their last visit. Hela and the Legion weave swiftly through the wreckage, making straight for the sensor.
What's happening? The alchemic beasts are attacking the guards.
It's because of Synex, I think. Orum's secretive mechanical guards lie strewn across the ground, smashed aside by the rampaging monsters. The creatures claw open their armored husk, feasting on the glowing Aurum secretum cores within.
So this is the contingency plan she left me? Gotta admit, it's pretty damn clever.
Before she can say more, a deafening roar echoes from the depths of the maze. The ground heaves. From the abyssal dark, a monstrosity of impossible scale erupts. It swings a razor-sharp blade, splintering upon each strike, only to be reforged by mania. The sheer force rips at the seams of reality.
Hela? Is this also a part of her contingency plan?
I don't think so. Despite feeling the ground trembling beneath her feet, Hela breaks into an excited grin.
This big guy definitely wasn't around before. If Synex went through the trouble of unleashing it, this thing must be it.
What? We need to battle the contingency plan?
I'm on a mission. I have to protect.
Oops, I'm gone.
Wait, why are my sinners dying?
Not over yet.
We're cooked.
Gotcha!
Roses bloom in sight.
Full system locked on. Clear area. Not over. Full system locked on.
Roses bloom in sight.
Gotcha!
Safar frowns. It's too quiet. The silence prickles at his instincts. Something is wrong. Beyond his grasp, events twist unseen, slipping like smoke through his fingers. His skeptical gaze cuts to Synex. She's still shackled, yet when their eyes meet, her lips curl into a smile.
Suspecting me again? Or are you finally doubting others? Those you've never dared question?
His silence only makes Synex's smile widen with delight, her voice tinged with mockery.
How curious. The black ring is about to explode. Everyone's fled like frightened rats. And yet, here you stand. Why, I wonder? Is it pity? Distrust? Or that meaningless quest for redemption you're clinging to? Or maybe you know I'm right, but lack the spine to admit it.
My duty is to ensure the plan proceeds without disruption, and oversee your successful reception of the corpus. My personal safety is irrelevant.
The monster's eyes narrow, a glint of cunning sharpening her gaze. Her lips part, revealing the sinuous flicker of a serpent's tongue. Safar's brow furrows as the cold weight settles deeper in his chest.
Still lying to yourself, I see. Do you really think Fraser would just hand over their hypercubes? Wake up, darling. They'll just use the mine as bait. You're all just expendable, glorified slaves on Fraser's leash. That Dissidy girl you pity? She survived a black ring too. Funny, isn't it? That hypercube mine set on fire by the miners. Guess who took it?
Synex lowers her head slightly, her tone softening.
Let me go, and I'll peel back the truth for you. The real Black Ring project. Then you can see just how foolishly naive you've been.
A violent tremor splits the air. The walls shudder as distant roars and the clash of steel bleeds through the stone. Safar whirls around, only to find Synex smiling in contentment.
Synex? You did this?
Well, not really.
Oh, it's nothing special. Just a little prearranged surprise. We are colleagues, after all. Wouldn't it be rude not to share the fun with everyone?
Her shackles rattle as she lifts her wrist gently, as if to mock him. The metallic chime twists into chaos beyond, swallowing her voice.
Save your breath, Safar. I'm done running now. I'm going to stay. To destroy it all.
You!
An even louder tremor tears through the air, its shockwave rippling up from below. Synex's lips move, her words swallowed by the shuddering chaos. But Safar hears them anyway. He goes rigid, lightning struck, breath trapped in his throat. The monitoring screen flickers to life, issuing a commanding order.
Safar, the refugees outside are rioting. Our plan cannot tolerate any deviation. Suppress them by any means necessary.
Safar ignores the order, only staring at Synex in disbelief. Please don't die as a fucking slave to these people.
Safar!
Safar's mouth opens, then snaps shut. His Adam's apple bobs once, twice, as if choking on unspoken words. But in the end, he says nothing.
Yes.
Come on, dude! Wake up! Only Synex remains in the testing site. Her missus gaze linger on the still smiling woman, his eyes devoid of warmth. To him, she is nothing more than a specimen, perfectly preserved, flawlessly suspended, awaiting the precision of his scalpel.
I had hoped to keep the corpus vessel intact. But given the circumstances, we have to take special measures.
Don't you dare hurt her. This people really needs to burn to the ground. Sunset of sin? There is nothing new under the sun. It's always an emotional roller coaster with him. I know, right? It's like he's about to take Synex's side, but reluctantly said yes. And like, oh, come on, dude. I'm gonna slap your face. I think there's a conflicting emotions inside of him also. That's why we're so confused like this. Leaving the dark, oppressive underground behind, Safar finally feels the warmth of sunlight on his skin again. The institute lies abandoned, its halls empty, its personnel long gone. An unnatural silence lingers, broken only by a distant, muffled clamor from outside. Amid the thundering sounds of battle, Safar heard a whisper in his ear.
Darling, even pawns should think once in a while. All those years groveling for Campbell. You grew up, but never wise. But for old time's sake, I'll throw in a little bonus tip. It's the endgame now. Go see the truth for yourself. I'll tell you exactly where
Let's
to
go. Please, I hope once you see this, I hope you change your mind. Safar, I beg you. Hi, Chubby, welcome. How are you doing? Enjoying Path to Nowhere right now. Taking a deep breath, Safar pushes open the door to the director's office. Following Synex's instructions, he finally discovers a concealed drawer. Minutes later, he staggers out, his mind reeling. The daylight is fading. The dying sun stretches his shadow long across the floor. And there, at the far end of the corridor, a figure lurks in the darkness.
Do you have something to tell me?
Who is this? The hooded figure remains silent, merely raising a hand to point downward. The underground? Synex's maze? Intruders? Or...
Hella?
What does that mean? And who is that? Is that an old lady? What the fuck? Moment of rescue. By facing danger, the hero breaks free from their prison.
Come on! These things are way too tough, and they just keep coming!
After leaving the underground maze, the group makes a swift advance toward the core laboratory, only to be cut off at the entrance by another squad of heavily armed Aurum Secretum guards. Hela whips her water pipe in a wide arc, striking one guard with a deafening clang. Its head flies clean off, yet the headless body only staggers, rights itself, and lunges at her again. Horo steps in, her axe flashing down in a single brutal strike. This time, the body crumples motionless at last.
They're not living things after all, but good thing we can still put them down.
No sooner does she speak than two massive Aurum Secretum guards emerge at the far end of the corridor, their armored frames dwarfing the ones before. Oh my god, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Damn it! These guys aren't going down easy. Hey, Hella! Time to use that thing!
Oh right, the one Hypatia.
Communicator with a special function. Once destroyed, it will emit a pulse disabling all Aurum Secretum receivers within 20 meters. Use it when necessary.
Thank you, Hippa. We'll use it now.
Yeah. Right.
Hela strokes the communicator in her hand, visibly struggling with herself. Girl! You can't just get a new phone! Unable to bring herself to crush it.
What? You really can't bear to let it go? My bad. I owe you one. I'll get you a new one when we get back to Syndicate.
Oh.
Not at a time like this, please.
It's just a communicator, not some priceless treasure. Let's do it.
Gritting her teeth, Hela tears the communicator from her neck and hurls it to the ground with all her strength. With a sharp crack of its shell breaking, a shockwave of golden light erupts, surging outward. The guards caught and the blast seize up, collapsing in twitching heaps.
You bastards! I'm coming for your boss next! And settling all scores!
With that final curse, Hela whirls around and storms through the main door. At the testing site, Synex stands shackled at the center of the space, the mania on her seething with such ferocity that the very air around her seems to tremble.
Hey, Synex! Can you hear me?
Oh shit! Is the corruption too far? The next moment, Synex explodes forward with feral intensity. Hela barely twists aside to dodge her attack, and then she sees it. Runic brands flicker to life across Synex's skin. Oh, that director bastard! Oh no! They have to battle Synex! Oh my fucking god! Is this a boss fight? Magic resistance is really high. Wait, okay, we need to use our bleed team, I think.
If you want to use me, be careful.
You go to such dangerous places just for fun? Wow, you have my respect.
All these eyes on me. I will never let you down.
I'm coming!
They will behave.
We'll be fine, right? How hard is this? We got a healer. We'll be fine. Maybe. Wait. Why are the buffs like that? Wait, she's not too tough. Burning rebellion. Temper my body with fervor, burden my bones with rebellion. The attack ceases abruptly. The Aurum Secretum shackles, linking Synex to the cocoon jerk taut, pinning her in place.
Huh?
At first, Hela only stares, bewildered. Then a sound from above. Her gaze snaps upward just as an image flickers to life before her, projected from the observation room overhead.
Huh. So the old guy lurking behind the scenes finally shows himself. You ready to surrender or what?
No. Sacrificing a valuable Corpus vessel to stop a mere intrusion would be inefficient. For the current situation, we have a more optimal solution. Think of this as a proposal.
Wow, the audacity of this old man.
Proposal?
Trying to bargain now, are we?
Precisely. You've all thoroughly proven your worth. Fraser has no interest in the backgrounds of talented individuals, only in rewarding them properly. We can offer far better compensation than this city ever could.
But at what cost? Their freedom? No thanks, mister.
Rather than fight a losing battle, why not join the side bound for victory? What do you say?
It's a losing battle now. Hela and Horo exchange glances. Half a second later, Hela sighs, brushes the dust off herself, and straightens up.
Huh. And here I thought you were gonna say something important. Turns out it's the same old crap. You're so talented. Join our side. We'll appreciate you more. Blah, 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 blah.
She raises a single defiant finger high, pointing it toward the ceiling.
Don't f***ing underestimate us.
How many times do you think I've heard the same tired bullshit? Your scam's weak as hell. I'll practice for another 800 years before you even try to trick someone.
That was funny. I know, right? It's like this dude is also serious, and Hela is like, I've heard worst. Horo remains silent, simply standing beside Hela. Her position already crystal clear. Let's go. They just communicate through watching each other's eyes, through a single gaze. Hi VR, welcome. We heard that in Tuco, yeah. The one in Tuco is much more believable than this. Oh shit. The battle resumes. Synex's attack grows frenzied, each battle more erratic than the last. As Hela barely evades them, she catches a glint of Aurum Secretum snaking across Synex's skin. And beneath this glow, Synex's flesh cracks, peels away as if her very body is unraveling. Oh shit. From her neck, a chain of Aurum Secretum extends like an umbilical cord, tethering her to the monstrous cocoon at the area's heart. The chain hums in sync with the cocoon's pulse, amplifying Synex's power, but at a cost. With every surge, she became less human.
Synex! You bastard! Snap out of it already!
Her words are useless. Another onslaught comes, relentless. Horo's massive axe intercepts the blow, but even she staggers under the force. The Legion's defense is barely holding Synex back, yet there's no opening, no chance to counterattack. She's a storm of violence, unyielding, unstoppable. And at this rate, Synex won't last. Her body will shatter before the battle even ends.
Damn it!
The Legion's defensive perimeter continues to collapse. The man observes it all with a cold scoff. The outcome is inevitable. There's no point in watching any further. Just as he turns to leave, an eerie disturbance prickles his senses.
This is...
With a guttural snarl, Synex shatters through the Legion's last defenses. She raises her arm for the killing strike, only for the fighters at her flank to surge forward in perfect unison, locking her down in a brutal, coordinated counterattack.
Hela! Now!
A metal glint cuts through the monster's blurred vision. The dagger, temporarily sealed by Aurum Secretum, flares to life in Hela's grip as mania erupts, devouring everything in its wake. Let's go!
Hey! Synex, you bastard! We've got way too much unfinished business for you to just run away like this! Wake up, you hear me? Get up and pay what you owe me!
The burst consumes nearly the entire testing site in a wave of searing energy. Thick smoke billows in every direction, obscuring the director's view of the chaos below. His frown deepens with frustration. He steps forward, straining for a clearer look. Razor-sharp claws slam against the observation room's energy barrier, sending a shower of sparks erupting through the haze. A figure emerges from the smoke.
I've been dying to do this for ages!
Let's go! The monster's restraints lie in ruins. Severed by the blade, she is free. Now, rip that head off.
Fool. The Institute gave you more than enough freedom.
What?
You just lack the sense to appreciate it. Do you really think you can survive outside? Cut off from your Aurum Secretum supply, you'll die.
Another brutal strike. The barrier shudders, its surface alive with violent arcs of electricity, buckling under the force.
You call freedom on a leash freedom? Don't make me laugh! You're all so arrogant, only staring at what's in front of your faces. at your little chains and seals, convinced they could cage monsters.
Suddenly, Synex releases her grip. A slow, deliberate smile curls across her lips as she plunges from above. The glow of the cocoon pulses below, waiting to embrace her fall. The director's expression finally changes.
So you never understood. What we've always needed was never that damn thing.
Fanny! Fanny! Quick! Look over there!
What is that?
Oh, yeah! Everything is in flames! Countless bombs ignite, their thunderous blast ripping through the Institute's halls. The grand main facility erupts in gouts of flame, resembling, oddly enough, a celebration. Basically, it's fireworks in there. Fireworks! They're setting off fireworks! Every entrance and exit lies blown open. Freed from restraint, the alchemic beasts surge forth in a frenzied tide, scattering in all directions. How the hell are all these alchemic beasts loose? Fall back! Someone stop them! Ugh! The guard's words die in his throat as the swarm engulfs him. Amid the chaos, the woman sneaks her way toward the Research Institute's entrance. She doesn't know what drives her. Stubborn hope, perhaps, or something deeper. The stone pillar above collapsed in a deafening crash. Sandra is too close, too slow. She braces for impact, squeezing her eyes shut. But the pain never comes. A tiny alchemic beast has thrown itself between her and the rubble, its fragile body straining to form a shield. It trembles, writhing, its voice a whimper of half-formed words. Oh my god!
Mom, I'm back.
Welcome back! No language can contain their longing. At last, the mother pulls her child into her arms.
Cages are for livestock, not monsters. We don't want to die, but neither do we want to live like this, rotting in a cage, forever trapped.
There! Synex so hot! Synex stares a deep gash into the cocoon, her teeth sinking in and rending its shell to fragments. Shards of the apostle slip through her fingers as the thing inside is forced into a grotesque premature birth. Its first sound, a hateful wail shattering the air. And as the newborn horror writes, the other monster laughs, wild and delighted.
Life's too short to play by the rules, and since no one asked my opinion, why not tear them all to shreds? Come on, let's make this chaos legendary!
There! She's so cool! Synex is pushing for S3! Must resist, must resist. And anniversary is here, resist the temptation.
Everything of you.
Listen, listen. The red heat.
Come, dance with me.
Cherry blossoms are falling.
Taste this!
The red heat shall
What?
devour everything.
Heck, wait! It's not over! Oh my fucking god, hold on. Watch out for the 3x3 AOE the boss attaches to one center and floor dots. Is it with this boss? Anyway, it's
Thanks
over.
for the treat.
Wait, did she just eat the corpse-born? Synex swallows a crystal torn from the monster's chest. Under the group's relentless assault, the cocoon-spawned creature staggers, then collapses, its body crumbling into dust. I mean, the cocoon creature, not corpse-born. What the fuck, Cheatery? Never mind, Cheatery is too professional. I just used the standard bleed team. It's too OP. With a slow, deliberate flick of her tongue. Damn, that's so hot. Synex licks her fingertips, savoring the remnants of her feast. Her gaze snaps upward, but the figure behind the barrier is long gone. What the fuck? The director have escaped. He needs to suffer. Meanwhile, the masked man sprints through the ruins, debris scattering in his wake. The experiment failed, but the plan isn't lost yet. If we can just reach Fraser in time, the data he carries might still turn the tide. But... Oh, Safar! Take his head off. Hi, Min. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, take his head off. Take it off. Now. After delivering the final blow, that was a fucking cliffhanger. Safar was just there. What's this? It was cut off too short. After delivering the final blow, Hela can't help but cheer triumphantly.
Yay! Huh?
The entire chamber shudders violently. The research facility, already weakened by the earlier explosions, groans under the strain. Its underground section on the brink of total collapse.
Crap! This place is coming down!
Oh shit. It never ends! Hela's gaze snaps upward. The shattered skylight from her last escape is still there. But this time, Synex isn't here to throw her through it. How are they supposed to get out now? Before she can scramble for a solution, a grinning, sinister voice cuts through the chaos behind her.
Now that I think about it, Hela was the only one here last time. Our dear little Legion girl still hasn't felt the thrill of being thrown through the air, has she?
Whoa, another thrilling ride through the air. Then a deafening roar echoes from the distance. Something massive barrels toward them, shaking the ground. Hela and Horo barely have time to turn before they're yanked off their feet, collars seized in on iron grip.
Huh? Wait, what the hell are you doing this time?
A tidal wave of alchemic beasts surge forward, their bodies merging, limbs weaving together in a grotesquely yet seamless dance. They form a living pathway, part staircase, part writhing wave, bridging the crumbling floor to the opening above. Their movements are terrifyingly precise, as if this escape has been rehearsed 1,000 times before. Layer upon layer of shifting, interlocking bodies propel the three upward, just as the world beneath them gives way.
Get ready.
We're taking off!
That is so freaking cool! The high-altitude wind howls, slamming against their faces with enough force to make their eardrums roar. Hela grits her teeth and forces her eyes open. Who would have thought that you could use those, Aurum Secretum creatures to go up in the air? Behind them, the explosion and collapsing structures fade into the distance as the escapees surge forward. a living tide weaving through ruins and flickering firelight. Their voices rise in long, wild calls, half communication, half acceleration, echoing into the chaos. Synex aura farming like Piccolo. She got the same, what's this? The same pose.
I'm going to fall!
No, trust Synex. At Hella's side, Horo staggers, fighting to keep her footing on the relentless rush, while Synex is just enjoying herself. The gloomy sky tears open, revealing a burst of light that bathes Synex in the endless stream of creatures surging behind her. At the crest of the wave, she rides, charging toward freedom. Yeah, she really indeed yeet the children.
They're back!
The alchemic beasts disperse, depositing Hela and Legion members onto the ground, only for them to swept up again as the refugees celebrate their victory, tossing them high into the air.
Ah! Wait, hold on! Grab me tight! Don't let go!
Synex doubles over, laughing, clutching her stomach. But then, from the edges of the crowd, a figure catches her eye.
Oh?
Oh? So did you take care of the director? His white coat, once pristine, is now smudged with dirt and the unmistakable marks of gunpowder. Their eyes locked for a long moment. Then, without a word, he flicks something toward her. Synex catches it mid-air, a shard of Aurum Secretum. With a barely perceptible nod, he turns and vanishes into the crowd.
You stubborn little thing.
Synex shakes off the moment and turns to leave, only to feel a tug on her tail. I wish I could touch her tail too. Spinning around, she finds Hela clutching to the tip of it.
Oh?
Almost let you slip away again. We said we'd settle this for good. You've screwed me over way too many times. This isn't something you could just brush off with a few coins.
Still clutching the tip of Synex's tail, Hela barely has time to register the tight grip around her waist before it coils around her, yanking her off her feet and into the air. When is my turn? Hela is so lucky.
What an interesting mess. And here I thought I was finally free. Just wrapped up my last job, ready to go play explorer. Let's see. What should I do with you? Oh, how about I just take you away with me?
People here in the White Sands are so freaking obsessed with Hela, huh? Trying to take her away, trying to keep her in their place.
What? Help! Some creep's kidnapping a child here! Let me down, you jerk! Horo! Horo, help me!
A quick glance to the side confirms that Horo, the mighty Legion leader, is no shape to help. She clutches her stomach, still pale and unsteady from their recent wild ride.
My, what a fiery little thing. And here you were, so adorable just moments ago, crying my name.
In response to such nonsense, Hela retaliates by making a face at her.
Well, that's that. Scores settled, asses kicked, everyone got what they deserved. Time for the little ones to scamper home for dinner. And for me to hit the road.
With a quick flick of her tail, the woman drops Hela to the ground.
As for you and me, we'll talk about it when you catch me someday.
Hela stumbles down the staircase formed by the alchemic beast, limbs flailing. By the time she scrambles to her feet, Synex and her troop of creatures are already striding away.
Hey! You don't just run away, you bastard!
Hands on her hips, Hela fumes, but a reluctant smile betrays her. Shaking her fists at the departing figure, she declares her officially wanted.
What a lunatic. You're so dead next time. When I come back, I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you won't sit for a week.
Synex doesn't look back. With a loud, hearty laugh, she waves farewell, her silhouette soon swallowed by the surging tide of alchemic beasts and swirling dust. It's so cool how Synex has an entourage of beast with her. Somewhere in the Farlands, the Legion has borrowed a sand ship from the Research Institute. Borrowed! A sand ship from the Research Institute and is now speeding through the dunes. Why is it so happy? This is quite unusual for Path to Nowhere. Though the conspiracy has been thwarted, Fraser is no longer safe for the wanted group. With no other options, they board the stolen sand ship and set course for the city, bracing for the long journey back home.
Someone's really excited to go home, huh?
Behold, the one and only superhero who crushed Fraser and wrecked the Aurum Secretum Institute. The strongest sinner ever. Hella, that's me. Once we're back at NBCC, even that dummy's gonna have to show some respect. Not a single excuse this time. Because I took out one more black ring than she did. And I've got every last victory written down in my diary, black and white, no arguing. This time, Dummy won't have any excuse to stiff me on my allowance.
As Hella boasts with her usual swagger, Horo can't help but crack a smile.
And the rest? Did you achieve what you set out to do?
When I first left Syndicate, all I cared about was getting stronger. But if I'm being honest, I had no clue what that actually meant or how to do it. I was such a loudmouth back then, running my mouth about becoming some super badass. Pretty embarrassing, huh? Now I'm still not that strong. But there are so many people out there who've got it worse. Even if I'm not some powerhouse, I want to help however I can.
She may still be as weak as before, but this journey has taught her things far more precious than mere strength. The art of deception, the courage to sacrifice, and the weight of trust.
And that's good enough for me.
Oh, is this the finale for Hella's adventure in White Sands?
Anyway, let's get home already. It's been so long. They're probably losing their minds missing me.
Yeah, we miss you already, daughter. Chapter 13 still chases her, yeah. But at least she found that she may be weak, but she has what was that? She gained strength by other means.
We've got loads of time ahead of us for more crazy adventures. Horo, you better not leave me behind next time. Promise. No takebacks, or you're a total loser.
All right, it's a promise.
Hella leans out the window, savoring the evening breeze on their journey home.
Too bad the communicator's busted. Can't even tell Hippa the good news. And who knows where that blue-haired weirdo Safar wandered off to.
Hella leans against the window, watching the sun bleed into the horizon. Then she goes completely still. The silence stretches too long. Horo glances up, brow furrowing. Oh shit.
Hella?
On the outskirts of the city, a woman in a cowboy hat raises her glass in a toast, laughing with her companions as they tally their spoils. But then she freezes. Her gaze snaps up, sharp and sober. as if something in the depths of the white sands has called to her. What is happening? Meanwhile, the blonde girl speeds toward a distant point, her foot nearly pressing the accelerator through the floor. Yet no matter how fast she drives, the gap refuses to close. The beast's horde surged forward, an unstoppable tide, until the figure standing at its peak suddenly lifts her head. The aurum secretum within her burns, resonating with something far away. Oh shit. The furor beads hanging from Hella's body have silently shattered unnoticed, but there's no time to gather the fragments. Her gaze locks on the horizon. Dark clouds churn over the area where furor was, at the heart of white sands, atop a lone hill. The sun is nearly swallowed by a second black disk, an eclipse of unnatural darkness.
That's... Wait. Don't tell me the real inheritance is...
Be sure.
Huh? Safar?
Thania returned to the refugee camp after the battle. The tents now stand empty. Every soul has fled but one. Safar stands at the camp's edge, his fist clenched around some object. His eyes track the retreating tide of alchemic beasts as they vanish into the horizon. After a moment, he turns his gaze back, his voice remarkably calm.
It's nothing. I just wanted to come back for one last look.
What the fuck are you planning?
I still have some matters to attend to. I need to go now.
This is fun. I feel so much dread and I feel unsettled. What the fuck? The young man turns his head, a faint smile crossing his face. What have you done?
Goodbye, Thani.
What the fuck? Holy shit! That is some ominous goodbye. We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and outright deceived by eyes making us believe we'll get a good ending. Yeah, it feels like, damn, it's a nice ending for Hella's adventures. But holy fuck, no. Hope. In carnage, I gift, like a sacrifice to the void. What the fuck? What the fuck? That sounds ominous. June 25, NF115, 5 hours after the attack on the Aurum Secretum Institute. Communication between Fraser and Aurum Secretum Institute has finally been restored, unleashing a sudden surge of activity across all channels. Most remain oblivious to the Institute's shadow operations. They know only fear. The crushing certainty that their quiet lives are now in peril. And deep within the data sea, a single point of light flickers to life. Someone jammed the Institute's signal transmission during the attack. The cocoon matrix is damaged, and the corpus vessel is missing. What about Hermes? What's the status on site? Wasn't he overseeing the detonation? Continue as planned. We've prepared enough vessels beforehand. We can't afford to stop now. No, the plan has already failed. If we can't control the ground zero through the cocoon, then even if the black ring detonates, it won't be under our control. It's meaningless. Let's proceed with a contingency plan. What? The true corpus is in position. What do you mean that true corpus is in position? The seeds of the Black Ring were sown long ago. The time for harvest has come. Across the barren wasteland, a peculiar procession trudges toward an unknown destination. Humans, beasts, and shapeless aberrations, the weak and the lost, gather in this endless march, following the soul flame that pierces the darkness. A gale howls as the sin-stained sun sinks in the west. A creeping shadow swallows its light, leaving only a bleeding ring of crimson upon the horizon. We are the lost, exiled to this place. We are the forsaken, left with nothing. And we are the desperate who twisted our lives just to survive. In the director's drawer, Safar uncovered a briefing document. Fraser's hypercube reserves laid bare. Military, defense, commercial. Each category boasted astronomical figures, wealth beyond comprehension. Yet as the city tightened its grip on hypercube exports, as calamities ravaged the far lands, as resources dwindled and refugees wandered, Fraser could have provided aid, but it chose not to. They bred hate in us, shattered our bones. When our homeland suffered, we raised empty hands in prayer, swore we'd give him anything, but he said, "Your everything is dust." He turned to the next page. This time it was a calamity status assessment report. Is awakening and mania levels throughout the Farlands are rising rapidly. The calamities are irreversible. Resources will continue to deplete until the Farlands become nothing but a dead zone.
Aligning with any power is pointless.
What is awakening?
We're not even worth being pawns. To escape the fate of being crushed, we have to take power for ourselves.
What are you doing, Safar? At last, deep within the magic box, he found the final glimmer of light. Oh god, he got the fucking inheritance, didn't he? Hermes is dead. The Research Institute destroyed. All channels of information leakage has been severed. The final possibility now rests in our hands.
If we stand firm, united as one, even we have the power to detonate the Black Ring and defy fate.
At what cause? You stupid! You cannot control it! Oh no! The sun drowns in shadow, plunging white sands into gloom. A chilling silence grips the outskirts of Furor. As Hela hurls herself from the sand ship, she dares not imagine what has happened or what is about to happen. Hi, Santino, welcome. I do not understand Spanish, unfortunately. Her heart hammers against her ribs, a frantic drumbeat urging her forward. She races into Furor. A black box hovers above the altar. Crimson engravings along its edges flare to life, pulsing in time with a rising chant that echoes through the chamber. Something stirs within a foreign entity, long dormant, now awakening. The shell of the inheritance fractures. Dark, viscous corruption bursts forth, spilling like flood in all directions. The refugees bent, emaciated, their forms warped by time and suffering, step forward without hesitation, wading into the spreading black tide. Perhaps this too is part of someone's grand design, but it no longer matters. They raise their voices in ragged harmony, singing their gratitude for this mercy, this wretched thread of life. Hela races ahead, forcing Horo to rush into furor after her. The black ring is pulsing to life. She can feel the air warping around her. Contamination erupts from beneath her feet, spewing forth corrupted souls. The spirits of those buried beneath the white sand stir, awakened, ravenous. Corruptors, their hollow eyes fixed on the living, claw at Hela and Horo, desperate to drag them into the grave. Shadowy tendrils coil around Horo's limbs, binding her. She twists, hewing through the specters with her axe. As they dissolve, ghostly pale blue crystals materialize in their wake. Hypercubes.
Hela! Damn it! Get back here!
Ignoring the danger, Hela charges deeper into the contamination's heart. Mania grows thicker by the minute, its whispers slithering into her mind. Our homeland, destroyed by calamity, leaving us drifting like ruthless leaves. But this land, it's too barren. It can sustain us all. Survival is too cruel. Death is our only choice. Stay away. Stop standing in our way. Horo lunges, yanking Hela back from an oncoming strike, only for a tendril to snare her instead.
Oh! No! Horo!
The corruption swallows Horo whole. Hela reaches for her. Their fingers brush, then slip apart, and the darkness consumes them both. What the fuck? In the darkness, Hela hears a chant. Gentle yet stirring, like a mother's lullaby entwined with a warrior's battle hymn. The chanting swells, deafening, piercing her eardrums. The world spins, and then a violent show from behind. When her eyes open again, she is underground in furor. The corruption clinging to her body hasn't faded. Black sludge oozing from the inheritance has already swallowed most of the altar, consuming the refugees gathered around it. Yet the sludge avoids her. Partially corrupted figures press against Hela, their twisted hands shoving her away from the spreading corruption. Go back, Hela. Don't go any further. You still have somewhere to return to. Before her, a blue-haired young man staggers forward, each step carrying him closer to his inevitable end. The corruption has already claimed most of his body.
Safar!
He halts, then turns his head, just slightly, gazing at the girl in the distance.
Hela? Why are you here? You've already saved Synex. Weren't you supposed to go back to this city? This place isn't safe. You should leave.
You idiot, snap out of it! That damn black box is screwing with your head! Or did those Fraser bastards feed you more of their crap? Don't let those jerks trick you! The real Black Ring isn't some miracle thing! It's all lies! I know the truth! It can't even grant your stupid wish!
Hela lunges forward, desperation clawing at her chest. But something snags her, trips her, holding her back again and again. She can only watch, helpless, as the corruption slithers further, consuming Safar inch by inch. Yet his voice, when it comes, is eerily calm.
You're right. Fraser, this city, even the underground you told us about. None of them deserve our trust. They've all used us like pawns. I'm done letting them decide our fate.
But dude, this is still a stupid decision.
But I trust you, Hela.
Huh?
This city hoarded their hypercubes while Calamity destroyed our home. Fraser talks about humanism, but all they've done is turn us into lab rats for Aurum Secretum, giving us nothing but ruin. But then, you showed up.
That person told him to help the girl from the city, the girl whose homeland had once defied the impossible. Her people had detonated a black ring with sheer will, carving their own fate from the jaws of despair.
You brought us stories of Syndicate. Proof that even the weak can fight back. That we all have the power to defy fate. You showed us a new path. New possibilities. So thank you, Hela, for giving us hope.
No. Wait. Don't do this.
Now go. You're the only one. We refuse to see harm. Goodbye, Hela.
The corruption has already crept up to his cheeks when the young man finally smiles. Just as Hela lunges for him, he raises a trembling hand and pushes her away. Then, from the spreading darkness, an arm stretches upward, lifting the black box high. Countless arms follow, surging upward in unison as glistening crystals fracture from their bodies, falling like brittle rain. Thank you, Hela, for giving us strength, for giving us a choice. Thank you. Goodbye. Make a wish, power, wealth, anything you can imagine. Pray to the ring, and it shall grant your desires. Oh shit.
Want a seed.
What?
No! Come back!
Hela reaches out desperately, fingers clawing at the air but finding nothing. Her arms fracture and splinter under the relentless corruption, only to be mended by her regenerative power again and again.
Don't do this!
Her fingertips dissolve into nothingness, then reform over and over. She keeps struggling to push forward, yet each effort is met with crushing resistance. She can only watch, helpless, as everything unravels before her. Amid the chaos, the shackles buried deep within her shudders to life, surging forth in a feeble attempt to shield her, but even they are swiftly overtaken by the corruption. From the other side, a voice cries out to her, but Hela can barely hear it anymore.
One day, it will grow. When the wars are over, when the storms have passed. When no one is left wandering in the wastes. And we can finally go home. To see how hope rekindles across this land of famine.
Oh no! In the vast, endless desert, a crimson ring hovers above the jagged peak. At first, tiny black specks appear in the distance, drifting closer, drawn by some unseen pull. They surge toward the ring, vanishing into its glow without hesitation. Then more come, swarms of darkness, seeping from the horizon. They gather, coalescing into a churning tide, a storm of shadows rushing forth. The crimson ring trembles as the black storm twists around it, merging and clashing, consuming and consumed, faster, hungrier. And from the depths of the void, a voice whispers, "So, what is your wish?" Oh!
I want...
What the fuck? This is too fast! I need a pause button, guys! Round 0, Fear. Finally we know. Oh shit. Our Hella is missing, bro! God fucking damn it. We need to save our daughter.
So this is the little sinner you've been so worried sick about. Get ready. You'll be meeting again very soon.
I can't wait for the fucking anniversary! Man! What a fucking cliffhanger! Remember, Hypatia said there are 2 detonation cities, right? The one in Fuhrer and the one in Frasier. I didn't think they would go back to Fuhrer. Holy shit. So the one who met with what was his name? The blue-haired boy, Fasar. Did I butcher his name? He actually met with an underground person. That's why he got a hold of that inheritance. Holy moly. Oh, I just saw your chat, Ascendris. First time here in chat, but I've been following your videos on YouTube. Oh, thank you! So happy to see my favorite gacha game stream like this. Love your energy and everything. Keep it up. Thank you so much, and thank you for playing Path to Nowhere. I'm sorry, I just saw your message right now. I was too engrossed with the story. Is this a happy ending? No. Safar. She says that Safar answering with a wrench. Is this a happy ending? No, I'm gonna smash Safar for his stupid idea. Fucking stupid. He made our daughter suffer. I feel you so much. Yeah, I wasn't able to read. Sorry. Too engrossed with so many things happening on the screen. People compare him with Julian. I guess so. He is quite similar to Julian, but this is not the right way. It's like, it feels like he tried to end it himself and others too, just because they cannot see a future in the white sand, so they have to pave the way themselves by what? Detonating a black ring. Like, bro. What is this? A diary falls into a raging inferno. Flames kiss its pages, which slowly char, curl, and dissolve into fragile carbon. No! Not our daughter's diary. The fire silently consumes every word and sketch. The playful jokes from long journeys, the tear stains of a traveler's longing, all vanishing with the fragile paper. The fate of the one who wrote these pages is now a mystery lost to the world. Damn it! No, they really had to end it with a fucking burning diary. Oh, fuck this shit. But another amazing event by Ice Snow. When I saw you at this point, I was like, yep, she's totally focused right now. No time for distraction. I apologize. But I'm glad you stick around. Thank you so much. That was a very good event. It's so freaking action-packed. And it's amazing how we already know that the Black Ring is going to detonate because of what happened in the previous main story chapter, right? We already knew it, and yet we were like, oh yes, it's a happy ending. Oh, thank you. It's the end of Hella's White Sand adventure, and bro, we were so wrong. We were so fucking wrong. I guess Isa is just so good with crafting a story that is quite unpredictable. Thank God, next story is in less than 2 weeks. I can't wait. Also, Synex is amazing in this event. She's so infuriating but adorable. How should I describe that? And she's so mommy, she's so hot, she's so cool. And yeah, despite her pain, she still pushes through. We're gonna miss her. I hope we meet her again. And hopefully we get her interrogation soon. I want to get to know her some more. And I wonder how she will meet Chief. I can't freaking wait. You guys enjoyed the event too, right? Also, who's going to watch the anniversary? 3rd anniversary stream. I'm excited. I already quite like her back with HIPAA event, but with this one, they made me love her completely. Same here. She's such a cool character. And also very attractive too. What the fuck? We get a shadowy crimson crime brand. Ah no, it's an avatar frame. I thought it's a crime brand. Can be modified in the chief info avatar frame. It will remind us how our daughter got swallowed into a fucking black ring. Thank you, game. I guess. Should we do it? What time is it? We still have time. I guess we can do it. Don't we have a boss battle? Or is this it? Also, what am I missing? Meteoric ore. Green fusion gem. Already obtained. Already obtained also. Did I get everything? Not yet. Oh, we got everything. We're good. So what are we going to use? Allied units deal 20% more damage, 25% less damage. Attack increases. I like attack increases by 15%. But 20% more damage. She's so dark, over dramatic, funny, rage a bit, but also gorgeous and smart. Yeah, who would have thought? I thought he's more of a brute force kind of person, but no, she is capable of being a cunning person, I guess. Is this hard? Is this hard? Magic resistance A. Should we go for should we go for Arcane Crit Team? Because there
Dear
seems to be a lot of
audience,
enemies.
Let me unveil this tale before you.
I guess we'll go for that.
Oh my!
I'll personally see them off on their
Do we
journey.
need to break cores? Oh my god, yes we do.
Manti, go!
Thank you for this stream.
Rest
Hopefully I'll
assured,
catch you during anniversary.
leave it in my
Okay, thank you
hands.
for hanging out, or the Mare. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll catch you during anniversary. It's probably going to be around this time also, I think. Yeah. Because my time it's around 7:30 p.m. I'm probably not at home yet. Yeah. So definitely around 12 a.m. again, my time. Anyway, it's going to be short. So we'll be fine, maybe. Wait, who am I missing? We need a lot of core breaks.
The humans are tired today. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Core breaks. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. I'm not sure if that's a good crime brand for... What is this? When causing core break damage against enemies with broken cores increased by 6% for 12 seconds. This seems very pog. Can be triggered up to 3 times per battle. Okay, we'll try this. I forgot I have this. I can lose points? Wait, specific monster's behavior will lower my score too bad. I need to not only clear the level but also maintain a high score. I'd better pull up the enemy intel and study it thoroughly. What?
As hysteria blooms, behold the splendor.
Listen. The rain is coming.
The end is nigh.
Enjoy the release.
The end is nigh.
As hysteria blooms, behold the splendor.
What? I cannot use my burst?
By the power of these talismans, banish evil and manifest might. Enjoy the release.
The end is nigh.
By the power of these talismans, banish evil and manifest. As hysteria blooms, behold the splendor.
The end is nigh.
Oh. Oh, it's not over. Oh, fuck. I thought it's over.
Hysteria
Bro.
blooms, behold the splendor. By the power of these talismans, banish evil and manifest might. Enjoy the release.
The end is nigh.
Listen. The rain is coming.
The end is nigh. The end is nigh.
Enjoy the release.
The end is nigh.
By the power of these talismans, banish evil and manifest might. wisteria blooms, behold the splendor.
Great.
Listen. The rain is coming. Listen, listen. The rain is coming.
The end is nigh.
Enjoy the release.
The end is nigh.
By the power of these talismans, banish.
Listen.
The end is nigh.
That ain't too bad.
There. It's all.
But did we manage to? Oh no! It needs to be 16,000. How to do that though? You need to be faster. Anyway, let's try this one. Magic resistance V. Huh. Just use the same. You need faster. Okay. We'll figure that out eventually. What the fuck is this? Oh, we don't have force to break, so I guess this is fine.
There's nothing to fear. I'm here to show you the way.
Maybe that's okay. Still trying to do this yourself. If I'm too desperate, maybe
Wisteria blooms, behold the splendor.
I'll just look for guide.
What a tale of exquisite sensuality.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's
This
dead.
day has finally arrived.
What do they do anyway? An alpha alchemic serpent. Applies dodge. Apply searing pain effects to enemies within 3x3 square around, stacking up to 5 times. Continuously lose HP. Oh my lord, we need a healer here. We need a healer. I don't know, does bleed team work in here? Or maybe replace you with
Manti, go!
this seems like
Oh
a
my.
pain in the ass.
There is nothing.
I'll personally see them off on.
Rest assured. And leave it in my hands.
I hope
They will be.
our Shin would survive. Rage. Hold on. We'll see how it goes. Good luck.
As As wisteria blooms, behold the splendor.
Listen to its whispers. Listen to its whispers.
Enjoy the release.
The end is nigh.
Oh my god.
Listen. The rain
It's not
is coming.
working, bro.
This is the guidance of the...
The end is nigh.
Or maybe we move her here. We'll try that.
As wisteria blooms, behold the splendor.
Listen to its whispers. Listen.
The end is nigh.
Enjoy the release.
The end is nigh.
This, as wisteria blooms, behold the splendor.
Listen. The rain is coming.
The end is nigh.
This is the guidance of the flames.
I will return.
Help.
Oh hell!
Somebody
Shit!
enjoy the
I don't
release.
understand the
end is
mechanics, bro. We're dead.
Bye. My everything.
Use Hellas Potestas. Okay, wait. I think we need to change her Potestas too. To all allies. Removing dodge from enemies on the field. How do you know if they're on dodge?
Listen to its listen to its whisper.
What the fuck?
At last,
I don't understand.
I'm returning home.
Maybe I should just sleep.
Listen to its whispers. Listen to its whispers. The red heat shall devour everything.
At last.
Fair enough.
I don't understand this. I give up. I'm gonna go bed. It's 3 a.m. I will await last course guide. Because I can't figure it out. Anyway, good night, folks. I'll see you all. Wait, let me grab some things first. Grab all this shit before I forget. Good night. Yeah, good night. See you next time. Yes, actually, see you on in a few hours because we'll be doing a Nikkei anniversary stream also. So definitely see you in a few hours.
Coming to see me every day. Are you enchanted?
Yeah, see you in a few hours. But let me click some stuff. Okay. Right. That's it. Good night, folks. I'll see you all in a few hours again. Otsu, Chidori, sleep well.